Sorry to disturb your work, sir, but you may want to know that your impenetrable secret base on Aquatos has been penetrated.
Impossible!
If you say so, sir. They apparently stole some sort of data disk. Well, I must be off now. Dirty laundry and whatnot.
Who is responsible for this outrage?
I believe it was a Captain Quark or something.
Oh, Janice, you'll always be the love of my life.
You really should have that looked at.
That moron could never hope to match wits with the likes of me.
If anyone can beat a moron at his own game, it's you, sir. He has, however, assembled a group of elite agents known as the Q-Force.
What? This Q-Force must be stopped. Destroy them, eradicate them, annihilate them all!
It's on my to-do list, right after folding your undergarments.
Well, team, I believe some congratulations are in order. After all, my plan worked even more perfectly than expected. Well?
Way to go, dude?
Don't mention it. I'm just doing my job. Now that I know where the Tyrannoids are coming from, I can put a stop to this alien menace once and for all. With utter disregard for my own safety, I've drawn up an ingenious plan for an attack on Tyrannosis. First, I shall humbly step aside, allowing Ratchet to free fall down and take out the mortar launchers at the landing site. Once the mortars have been silenced, the dropship will make its descent. Next, Ratchet will take the assault vehicles from the dropship, make his way to the 4 plasma cannon turrets, and destroy them. Once the turrets have been knocked out, Ratchet will personally lead the assault on the main enemy base. All right, let's get to it! Yes, you there in the front.
Yeah, hi. I was just wondering, what are the rest of you gonna be doing while I'm down there getting blasted?
We'll be monitoring the situation closely from here. Actually, we'll be down at the lunch buffet on Deck 5. It's Meatloaf Day. But we'll be rooting for you every step of the way.
Yeah, man, we got your back.
Yeah, the plan is excellent.
Alright guys, Bloodboy here to play some more Ratchet Clank 3 up your arsenal. There were 2 cutscenes there that I couldn't record or voice over. Like, I was waiting for the cutscenes to stop. There was one after I left Aquatos, then there was the whole plan thing you just saw. So, apologies for no commentary there, but doesn't matter, I'm back now. I'm going to talk a bit about forums, because there's a lot of forum bullshit.
That new armor suit for sale at the vendor is constructed from ionized adamantine alloy. That's one of the hardest substances in the galaxy. But I suppose you already knew that.
And that's exactly why we won't be buying it. No armor. No armor is allowed. Get off the screen, you stupid message. Yep, so, off we go to Tyrannosis. I'll meet you there. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. And... whoa, lag! Either that, or we just altered the constant for gravity. Yeah, I want to talk about forum stuff, because a lot of forum stuff's been happening lately, and I just want to clear up, for anyone who's part of any one of these forums, what the fuck's going on. So, ORF was going through stuff. There were lots of arguments, and especially in events, people were ruining events, and all kinds of stuff. It just wasn't a pleasant place to be, really. And I was made a moderator about a month ago, maybe a little more than a month ago, and I accepted the position, but didn't really have much of an opportunity to actually do anything mod-related. Soon I'm close to upgrading this, I can't use this anymore. So I couldn't really do much apart from approve posts and stuff. And I didn't have too much of a history or knowledge of what had happened before I got there as a moderator. So, basically, up until Caillou and I, Caillou was the other person who got the moderator position, up until Caillou and I got the position, Rob was the only moderator in this entire thing. I might as well refer to them by name. I've stuck to synonyms before, but it's just annoying. Make it easy to understand, I'll just use their names. Rob was the only PS3 moderator on the entire board until Caillou and I came along. We were offered the position by the admins of Office Riot. Now, little did we know, but you can go back and look through the events, the event history, the event topics, and through videos of events. Rob single-handedly had to moderate the PS3 board and the PS3 events. And we had some pretty unruly people in there from 2000... yeah, the end of 2012, beginning of 2013, and he had to fight to get rid of them. And yet he had to struggle to do this all alone, and to monitor all these events, he had to go to them. He had to go to every single event, and he claimed 95% of the PS3 events. And given the numbers that are next to the or the number of times he signed up for events, he signed up for pretty much all of them. All the ones I can remember. I can never remember not going to an event. I can never remember going to an event where he was not there. I really can't. I like how slowly the debris of those things falls down. So yeah, he had to single-handedly do it, and he was sick of it. So he called us in to do it, and he thought maybe we'd make it a bit easier, but things got worse after we joined, not because of us, but because one of the, I think, his forum ID now is Mossy, came back, and he caused trouble in some events. And in one event I was in, Rob basically flipped out and banned him outright for not just what he did in that event, but for being a dick, basically. Overall, the events that he'd been a dick over, all the things he had done had amounted to a ban. He wasn't banned, like, people thought he was banned just for blowing up his car or whatever the fuck he did in the event. That's not why he was banned. He was banned for a lot of other reasons than that. Whether you think it's justified or not is beside the point. That's why. That's the reasoning that was given. Right? So, with that in mind, that's why Rob left. He left because he was sick of trying to police people who just would not stop acting like dicks, in his opinion. Meanwhile, he gets in contact with me. Rob gets in contact with me over Steam and says, we're going to make a new forum called GTA Events Forums, and we're just going to have GTA events. That's all we're going to have, and some discussion, you know, like Office Riot did, and that's all it's going to be. It's just going to be that. And we're going to give people a chance for a new start. Did you see that? They were getting a bit freaky. I wish I hadn't bombed him. Like, it kind of was a bit of a premature set-off right there. But, yeah. He got into contact with me over Steam and said, we're going to make a new forum, and we'd like you to leave ORF with us. Us being Caillou, Rob, and Kamo. Kamo's another one of the people involved in this. Kamo was mainly on the PC section, whereas Rob, Caillou, and I are all PS3 people. Kamo and Rob had created a new forum called GTA Events Forums, and he's like, we want you to join us. We want you to leave, because Rob had already left at this point, and Rob said to me, we want you, as in me, we want Kaio, Kamo, and I to leave at the same time. All at the same time. On the same day, basically. To leave the forum and just go, I'm leaving, I'm done with this, see you later, and we would get moderator positions. Like, Kamo and Rob were going to be the admins, and Kaio and I would be global moderators at this new forum. I could still join the new forum if I didn't decide to leave ORF, but I would not get the moderator position. I don't really care about the moderator position, but I was just sick of ORF and its silly nonsense fighting bullshit, so I left ORF regardless. And ended up at this new forum, which was released to the public only a few days ago. They still had to set things up like a community channel and stuff, and get funding for it sorted out. I'm not hitting this guy. Why? Fucking hell. Shit. Whoa. There we go. So yeah. They took about a week to get things sorted out. This was like the end of July. I left ORF, and about a week later they opened it up to the public. And people joined, and we had fun. For the first few days, you know, the first few days it was up. Now though, what's happened is, there's another forum. Created by GTA Missions, who was the person who created Bonus Game Forums. Bonus Games Forum was the forum before ORF. This is going to be like really complicated and hard to explain. First, there was Bonus Game Forums. Bonus Game Forums is where the events came from in the first place. That was before Office Riot even existed. BJ, who ran Bonus Game Forums, didn't have the time to police the forum and be an admin anymore. He didn't have time to run the forum anymore. He had a new job, and he had to put another forum in the hands of Gun Lemming and Doormat. Gun Lemming and Doormat were the admins for Office Riot. Office Riot started up in about 2011. That's September 2011. So, yeah, end of September, beginning of October 2011. That's when that started. How do I get to that? That's how. So, with that in mind, Office Riot ran for about up until now. It's still open. So it's been running for 1 year and 9 months. And I've been a member of ORF since January of 2012. So I was on there for 1.5 years, 18 months. Oh, excuse me, I mean, you know that thing that you throw up in your mouth? That just happened. How glorious. How intelligently designed we've been. like Yoda. How intelligently designed we've been. Anyway. So, skip to the end of July. And actually, if it's the end of July, it'd actually be 1 year and 7 months I've been a part of Office Riot, and 1 year and 10 months that Office Riot has existed. So, Rob and Kamo get the idea to create their new forum, GTA Events Forums, in April. And they had plans to leave very early on. To leave ORF very early on. In case something bad happened to ORF, like in case it was overrun, or in case this happened, basically. So that they were planning for this in advance. Having said that, they left, you know, at the end of July, basically. So they were there. And Kamo and Rob were both part of BGF, so they've been part of this a whole lot longer than me. And then, alongside the creation of our forum, was the creation of yet another forum called Next Gen GTA. Which is created by BJ, the guy who created BGF, and Ivan, who's quite a prominent member on ORF, one of the good PC members, very good with Photoshop and stuff, and computers. Really cool guy. And that's where we're at now. GTA Events Forums is closed down. We decided, Rob and I, oh not Rob and I, just Rob and Kamo decided, just to put this shit behind us, just to have everyone on one forum, which would be Next Gen GTA, because it was run by people who were more experienced in the end. Why are there two? Oh, that's right, I can't get that way yet. Whoa! Got nothing else I can target. Oh no, I got this. Love that weapon. That weapon's cool. Ghoul? It's like a mix between good and cool. Although it's actually already a word, so it's not. Ignore everything I just said. The dictionary is above all. Except this. Except this weapon. Pretty sure this thing would decimate a dictionary. So yeah, Rob decided, let's just have one forum, and moved to NGF and ditched his forum. Oh, there was a 5th forum! I forget. There were so many forums. As I said, there were troublemakers on ORF. Some people who were banned legitimately, some who weren't. Depending on who you ask. And they decided to create their own forum called ABM, or Association of Banned Members. Really creative. So yeah, they created that. And they also decided to come on over to Next Gen GTA as well. I just hope this shit can stop. I really do. I don't fucking understand why these people cannot ditch simple rivalries. It doesn't make any sense. It's so stupid. And even now, they're still not bickering necessarily, but they're still holding this attitude in their head that this shit matters. It doesn't. Get the fuck over it. Like, there was a guy, one of the guys on ORF who made their way over to GTA, Next Gen. I gotta remember the name of these forums. I only joined Next Gen GTA today, so I did not know any of this was happening until like a few hours ago. Anyway, one of the guys on Next Gen GTA called Demoy, or I think his name now is the Big D, or the D or something like that, because he's fucking immature and likes to name himself after innuendos. So he's called himself a dick, which is fitting. He's actually not that bad a guy. I don't know, it's just his ego's a bit... his ego fluctuates, we'll put it that way. Very self-concerned. But other than that, doesn't really cause much trouble. But he... Like Mossy, the guy who was one of the main factors behind Rob leaving, due to the trouble he caused. And he did cause trouble. He did fuck with events. There's plenty of people who will testify to that. Regardless of whether you think the ban was deserved, he was fucking with people. In any case, he said there was a thing about like an introduction thread, and Mossy made an introduction thread saying, you know, oh, whatever, I'm here, you know, I'm going to decide to come here. And someone said, you know, quite a few people said, let's just put this behind us and start again. And the D said, some things we cannot forget, or some things we can't put behind us, or some things will never be forgotten. It's like, faggot, you are forgetting the entire point of putting things behind us, which is to stop thinking about them. If you're intentionally going to remember things that happened and maintain grudges, you're just going to make things worse. Like, really? Do you have to act like a complete faggot, or can you just get over it? Please? Like, why? Like seriously, like, even though Mossy has shown himself to be a bit of a douche in events, if he stops that, I have no reason to have any animosity towards him. I don't. I have no reason. I don't care. I try to treat people as fairly and nicely as I can. I don't give a fuck. I'm just there to have fun, make jokes, man. These guys were like a second friend group to me. I was really pressed and really troubled over leaving ORF, because I love these events. They're really fun for me. You know, I don't get out much, and they're fun to play. So, oh, I love this cutscene. I love this. I love this Matrix-style thing they do. I'll shut up. Is that not the coolest? Oh my god, I love that. Those little things that matter, man. That's what that's what a lot of good game design is about. The little things, man. I love that. Oh shit. Oh, well, that was kind of ironic. Got hit because I went for the health. Thank you. That's irony right back at you. They do it again? No, they don't. That's the kind of effect, though. You don't even want them to do it more than once. Once is enough. Once is the optimal amount of times. Shit. I'll just swing around here. I have a feeling I'm not going to have the N60 anymore because it's going to upgrade. But yeah, this whole "there are some things we can't forget" attitude is exactly what prevents us from moving on. So stop being a prick and just forget it. Just stop bringing it up. You know? Seriously, if he doesn't cause any more trouble, Oh, fuck off. No, it's not. How dare you inform me of things I probably should know and want to know. It'll last until the end of this episode. I'm banking up episodes. I've mentioned it a few times. This will be the 6th one I've got banked up. I just want them banked so I don't have to worry about having stuff to upload. And I've done like 5 in a row, and I've got one more that's going to go up tonight, so there we go. I wonder how many of those weapons. Whoa, yuck. That's...
First you made another
yeah, but this whole concept that we can't forget, yes you can. You can, because I can.
How do you explain your recent success?
Mossy is a person.
Compassion, dashing good looks.
He's a player. Just like us all.
Seriously though.
And I believe he can stop being a dick. I believe he can be in events and not be a dick. Because I've been in other events with him and he hasn't done anything wrong, so... I think if we can just get along and stop this fucking stupid rivalry shit. If Nick and I come back, that might be a different story. But I mean, even then, if they don't act like complete douchebags, we'll do that next episode, I'm sorry. If they don't act like complete douchebags, then I have no reason to hate them or not like them or fear being in events with them or get irritated over what they do. There's just no reason. If they act nice, I act nice, and I act nice anyway. I've never trolled an event. Go through the footage. I've never done it. So yeah, hopefully I can get back into events, upload some more events for you guys. GTA 5's coming out soon, so that should be fun. But in any case, I think we're going off to back to the Starship Phoenix, and I will catch you guys next time.